A College Organization Guide 1. Chapter 1. College Organizations 1. U.S. Accrediting Agencies. Council for Higher Education Accreditation, CIA. chia.org/about-accreditation. U.S. Department of Education at ed.gov/admins/fina id/ac-cred/index.html. Council for Higher Education Accreditation, CIA. 1 DuPont Circle, NW. Washington, D.C. 20036-1110. United States of America. Tel. 1-202-955-6126. Fax. 1-202-955-6129. chia.org. Accrediting agencies for colleges and universities in the United States. Accreditation costs money, which is why a few well-respected colleges and universities don't go through the process, but most do. Your safest bet is to always go to a college or university accredited with one of the institutions listed below. The major accreditation reference book is the Annual Higher Education Directory. For all intents and purposes, the major accrediting agencies in the United States for an academic college education are 2 nationally recognized accrediting agencies that all others answer to, and several regional ones. ope.ed.gov/accreditation, college accreditation. ed.gov/admins/fina id/ac-cred, accreditation overview. ed.gov/admins/fina id/ac-cred, recognized accrediting agencies. ed.gov/admins/fina id/ac-cred/accreditation_pg6.html #sign nationally recognized, national agencies. ed.gov/admins/fina id/ac-cred/accreditation_pg7.html #sign regional institutional, regional agencies. Council for Higher Education Accreditation. 1 DuPont Circle, NW. Number 510. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-955-6126. 202-452-1443. Fax. 202-955-6129. chia@chia.org. chia.org. chia.org/default.asp, Council for Higher Education Accreditation, chia.org/search/default.asp, database of institutions and programs accredited by recognized United States accrediting organizations. General umbrella organization for all higher education. Accreditation State Liaison Division. U.S. Department of Education. Division of Eligibility Agency Evaluation. Bureau of Secondary Education. Washington, D.C. 20202. 202-245-9875. 202-708-7417. 800 USA Learn. ed.gov. Call to determine if a high school or college is accredited. The Distance Education and Training Council accredits online and mail order correspondence high school and college programs. Distance Education and Training Council. 1601 18th St. Northwest. Washington, D.C. 20009. 202-234-5100. Fax. 202-332-1386. DETC@DETC.org. DETC.org. The regional accrediting agencies are as follows. Middle States Association of Colleges, Schools. Commission on Institutions of Higher Education. 3624 Market St. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania 19104-2680. 215-662-5603. Fax. 215-662-0957. msach@aol.com. che-msa.org. msach.org. Accreditation for Delaware, the District of Columbia, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands and other locations overseas like the Virgin Islands. New England Association of Schools Colleges. Commission on Institutions of Higher Education. 209 Burlington Road, Bedford, Massachusetts 01730-1433. 718-271-0022. Fax 718-271-0950. neac.org. Accreditation for Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island and Vermont. North Central Association of Colleges Schools. Commission on Institutions of Higher Education. 30 North LaSalle St. Number 2400. Chicago, Illinois 60602-2504. 800-621-7440. 312-263-0456. Fax 312-263-7462. ncacIhe.org. Accreditation for Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Dakota, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Northwest Association of Schools Colleges. Commission on Colleges. Boise State University. 1910 University Drive, Boise, Idaho 83725-1060. 208-334-3210. Fax 208-334-3228. bsu.edu/NASC. boiseestate.edu/NASC. Accreditation for schools in Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Oregon, Utah, and Washington, plus the countries of Canada, China, Egypt, Jamaica, Macedonia, Mexico, Panama, Poland, Russia, Saudi Arabia and Western Samoa. Southern Association of Colleges Schools. Commission on Colleges. 1866 Southern Lane, Decatur, Georgia 30033-4097. 800-248-7701. 404-329-6500. Fax 404-679-4556. sacs.org. Accreditation for Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Latin America. Western Association of Schools Colleges. Accrediting Commission for Senior Colleges and Universities. 985 Atlantic Avenue, Number 100. Alameda, California 94501. 510-748-9001. wascweb.org. wasc.mils.edu. acswasc.org. American Samoa, California, Guam, Hawaii, Northern Marianas, Pacific Islands, Asia. Accredited schoolsonline.org. U.S. Regional Accrediting Organization websites. msche.org, Middle States Commission on Higher Education. msche.org/institutions_directory.asp, institution directory. cihe.neac.org, New England Association of Schools and Colleges. ncacihe.org, North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. nwccu.org, Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities. sacscoc.org, Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. wascweb.org, Western Association of Schools and Colleges. msche.org, Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools accredits institutions in Delaware, District of Columbia, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. CIHE.NEAC.org, New England Association of Schools and Colleges, Commission on Institutions of Higher Education accredits institutions in Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. NCACIHE.org, North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, Higher Learning Commission accredits institutions in Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Mexico, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Dakota, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. NWCCU.org, Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities accredits institutions in Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Oregon, Utah, and Washington. SACSCOC.org, Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, Commission on Colleges accredits institutions in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia. WASCWeb.org, Western Association of Schools and Colleges accredits institutions in California, Hawaii, and the Pacific. Accreditation for religious colleges. All schools with religious affiliations that offer legitimate academic degrees are listed with CHIA.org. All the other ones, regardless of what religious accrediting agency they're with, offer degrees or diplomas that may be aesthetically pleasing and inspirational but have no value out in the real world, although they may have value in the religious world. The religious colleges that are Bible colleges or seminaries offer primarily a religious degree for both God seekers and people who want to work in the ministry of Christ. Some are accredited as academic institutions, some aren't. Many Bible colleges offer degrees that are not academic in nature and are only good for the personal satisfaction they might bring you, so you have to be careful and check up on a religious school before you sign up if you want a degree that you can use to get into another college as a graduate student. Check with the state or federal accrediting boards to see if a particular college's degree is worthwhile for further study elsewhere. If you can get government aid for a college, it's usually accredited. They have their own list of what they perceive as accredited schools. While some religious schools are accredited universities like Notre Dame or Southern Methodist University, be wary if you see a religious school advertising degrees in the back of a magazine. CHIA.org, check to see if a religious school is accredited as an academic institution. AccreditNow.com, Accrediting Commission International for Schools, Colleges, and Theological Seminaries. ACCTS.cc, Association of Christian Colleges and Theological Schools. ChristianBibleCollege.org/index, runs the American Accrediting Association of Theological Institutions. FGCFI.tripod.com/WWAC. WeAccredit.org, National Association of Private Theological Institutions. Weno.net/WCPRE, World Council of Post-Secondary and Religious Education. American Association of Bible Colleges. Commission on Accreditation. 5890 Semoran Boulevard, Orlando, Florida 32822. 407-207-0808. AABC.org. Association of Clinical Pastoral Education. 1549 Claremont Road, Number 103. Decatur, Georgia 30033. 404-320-1472. Association of Theological Schools in the United States, Canada. 10 Summit Park Drive, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania 15275-1103. 412-788-6505. Fax 412-788-6510. ATS@ats.edu. ats.edu. Transnational Association of Christian Colleges Schools. 2114 Arrow Court, Murfreesboro, Tennessee 37130. 615-890-8384. United States Catholic Conference. 4455 Woodson Road, St. Louis, Missouri 63134. 314-428-2000. U.S. National Education Organizations. U.S. Department of Education. 400 Maryland Avenue NW. Washington, D.C. 20202. 1-800-872-5327. ed.gov. American Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers, ACRO. 1108 16th Street Northwest Suite 400. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-293-9161. Fax +1, 202, 872-8857. aacrao.org. American Association of Community Colleges, AACC. 1 DuPont Circle NW, Suite 410. Washington, D.C. 200,361. 202-728-0200. Fax +1, 202-833-2467. aacc.ncha.edu. American Association of State Colleges and Universities, OSCU. 1307 New York Avenue NW. Washington, D.C. 20005. 1-202-293-7070. Fax +1, 202-296-5819. aascu.org. American Association of University Professors, AAUP. 1133 19th St NW, Suite 200. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-737-5900. Fax +1, 202-737-5526. aaup.org. American Council on Education, ACE. 1 DuPont Circle NW. Washington, D.C. 20036-1193. 1-202-939-9310. Fax +1, 202-659-2212. asenet.edu. Association of American Colleges and Universities, AACU. 1818 R Street NW. Washington, D.C. 20009. 1-202-387-3760. Fax +1, 202-598-9532. aacu.org. Association of American Universities, AAU. 1200 New York Avenue NW, Suite 550. Washington, D.C. 20005. 1-202-408-7500. Fax +1, 202-408-8184. aau.edu. Association of Community College Trustees, ACCT. 1101, 17th Street NW, Suite 300. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-775-4667. Fax +1, 202-223-1297. acct.org. Association of Governing Boards of Universities and Colleges, AGB. 1133, 20th St. NW, Suite 300. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-296-8400. Fax +1, 202-223-7053. agb.org. Association of International Educators, NAFSA. 1307 New York Avenue Northwest 8th floor. Washington, D.C. 20005-4701. 1-202-737-3699. Fax +1, 202-737-3657. nafsa.org. Association of International Education Administrators, IAA. 2204, Irwin Road Campus Box 90404, Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. 27708-0404. 1-919-668-1928. Fax +1 919-684-8749. iaworld.org. Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities, APLU. 1307 New York Avenue NW Suite 400. Washington, D.C. 20005-4722. 1-202-478-6040. Fax +1 202-478-6046. aplu.org. Council for Higher Education Accreditation, CHIA. 1 DuPont Circle, NW Suite 551. Washington, D.C. 20036-1135. 1-202-955-6126. Fax +1 202-955-6129. chia.org. Education Commission of the States, ECS. Role coordinates state government authorities in each state. 700 Broadway, number 800. Denver, Colorado. 80203 to 3460. 1-303-299-3600. Fax +1 303-296-8332. ecs.org. Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities, HACU. 8415 Data Point Drive Suite 400. San Antonio, Texas. 78229. 1-210-692-3805. Fax +1 210-692-0823. hacu.net. Institute of International Education, IIE. Scholarship and Training Programs. 809 United Nations Plaza, New York, New York. 10,017 to 3,580. 1-212-883-8200. Fax +1 212-984-5452. IIE.org. National Association of State Boards of Education, NASB. 333 John Carlyle Street Suite 530. Alexandria, Virginia. 22314. 1-703-684-4000. NASB.org. Advanced CTE. 8484 Georgia Avenue Suite 320. Silver Spring, Maryland 20910. 1-301-588-9630. Fax +1 301-576-7115. CareerTech.org. National Association of State Directors of Teacher Education and Certification, NASDTEC. 1629 K Street NW, Suite 300. Washington, D.C. 20006. 1-202-204-2208. Fax +1 202-204-2210. NASDTech.net. State Higher Education Executive Officers Network, SHIO. 3035 Green Drive Suite 100. Boulder, Colorado. 80301 to 2251. 1-303-541-1600. Fax +1 303-541-1639. shio.org. The College Board. 250 VC Street, NYC 10281. 1-212-713-8000. collegeboard.org. United States Network for Education Information, USNI. 400 Maryland Avenue SW, Washington, D.C. 20202 to 8401. 1-202-205-0704. Fax +1-202-401-2508. ed.gov/about/offices/lists/ou/international/usenei/edelite-index.html. Consortium for North American Higher Education Collaboration, CONAHAC. University of Arizona. PO Box 210158, Tucson, Arizona. 85721-0300. 1-520-621-7761. Fax +1-520-626-2675. CONAHEC.org. International Association of University Presidents, IAUP. 809 United Nations Plaza, NYC 10017 to 3580. IAUP.org. United States Network for Education Information, USNI, National Library of Education, NLE. National Library of Education, 400 Maryland Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20202-5523. United States of America. Tel, +1, 202-205-5015 +1, 202-401-3710. Fax, +1, 202-205-6688. usnei@ed.gov. ed.gov/nle/usnei. International Education Organizations. Alliance for International Exchange. 1828 L Street, NW, Suite 1150. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-293-6141. Fax +1, 202-293-6144. alliance-exchange.org. Association of International Education Administrators, IAEA. 2204 Irwin Road Campus Box 90404, Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. 27708-0404. 1-919-668-1928. Fax +1, 919-684-8749. IAEAworld.org. Council of Graduate Schools, CGS. 1 DuPont Circle, NW Suite 230. Washington, D.C. 20036. 1-202-223-3791. Fax +1, 202-331-7157. cgsnet.org. Council on Standards for International Education and Travel, CIET. 1800 Diagonal Road Suite 600. Alexandria, Virginia. 22314. 1-703-739-9050. Fax +1, 703-739-9035. csiet.org. International Higher Education Teaching and Learning Association, HETL. 118-35 Metropolitan Avenue Unit C3, Kew Gardens, New York. New York. 11415. 1-917-745-7078. hetel.org. American Council on Education, Internationalization and Global Engagement. 1 DuPont Circle, NW. Washington, D.C. 20036. Tel 202-939-9300. asenet.edu/higher-education/pages/internationalization.aspx. Association of International Educators, NAFSA. 1307 New York Avenue Northwest 8th floor, Washington, DC 20005-47011, 202-737-3699. Fax +1, 202-737-3657. nafsa.org. Institute of International Education, IIE. 809 United Nations Plaza. NYC 10017 to 3580. 1-212-883-8200. Fax +1, 212-984-5452. IIE.org. Chapter 2. College Organizations 2. Major college organization websites / major higher ed. Websites. wiki.edu/resources/links.htm, WIC list of higher education organizations. higher-ed.org. higher-ed.org/directories.htm, higher education directories. higher-ed.org/international/zintelhigh.htm, international higher education websites. ivory.com, higher education links list. ed.gov/arod, education resource organizations directory. ntlf.com/html/lib/association, higher education association. theteachersguide.com/education associations.html, teacher organizations. ed.gov, US Department of Education. carnegiefoundation.org/classification, Carnegie classification of higher education institutions. higher-ed.org/orgs.htm, professional associations in higher education. elearners.com. cte.umdenge.edu/resource_center/resources_ed_associations.cfm, higher education associations. ed.gov/offices/ORI/PLLI, National Institute on Post-Secondary Education, Libraries, and Lifelong Learning. planning.ucsc.edu/irp/stratpln/linklist.htm, list of higher education resources. Chronicle of Higher Education. 1255 23rd St. NW. Washington, D.C. 20037. Chronicle.com. Twitter.com/Chronicle. Facebook.com/chronicle.of.higher.education. College organization websites. 1. AAAnet.org, American Anthropological Association. AAAS.org, American Association for the Advancement of Science. AACC.ncha.edu, American Association of Community Colleges, AACC. AACC.ncha.edu, American Association of Community Colleges. AACRAO.org, American Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers, ACRO. AACRAO.org, American Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers, ACRO. AACRAO.org, American Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers. AACT.org, American Association of Colleges for Teacher Education, National Association of Colleges and Universities with undergraduate or graduate programs to prepare professional educators. AACT.org, American Association of Colleges for Teacher Education. AACT.org, American Association of Colleges for Teacher Education. AACU.org, Association of American Colleges and Universities. AACUS.ca, Atlantic Association of College and University Student Services. AAG.org, Association of American Geographers. AI.org, American Association for Higher Education involved with civic engagement, faculty development, assessment, and quality. AAHEA.org, American Association for Higher Education and Accreditation. AALS.org, Association of American Law Schools. AALS.org, the Association of American Law Schools. AAMC.org, Association of American Medical Colleges. aamc.org/students/mcat/start.htm, Association of American Medical Colleges, Medical College Admission Test. aarweb.org, American Academy of Religion. aasa.org, American Association of School Administrators. aascu.org, American Association of State Colleges and Universities. aau.edu, Association of American Universities. aau.edu, Association of American Universities. aaup.org, American Association of University Professors. aaup.org, American Association of University Professors. aauPnet.org, Association of American University Presses. aauPnet.org, Association of American University Presses. aauw.org, American Association of University Women, AAUW. aauw.org, American Association of University Women. abet.org, Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology. abo.fi/institut/hide/teacher.htm, Teaching Tips, Higher Education Development International, Finland. Academic Leadership Institute. acap.org, Association of College Administration Professionals, ACAP. acap.org/home.html, Association of College Administration Professionals. acced-i.org/imis_web/script-content/index.cfm, Association of Collegiate Conference and Events Directors, International, ACCEDI. acct.org, Association of Community College Trustees. acdfa.org, American College Dance Festival Association. asenet.edu, American Council on Education. acha.org/pccha, Pacific Coast College Health Association, PCA. akinc.org, Association for Continuing Higher Education. acics.org, Accrediting Council for Independent Colleges and Schools. acls.org, American Council of Learned Societies. acs.org, American Chemical Society. acs-aec.ca, Association for Canadian Studies. acsus.org, Association for Canadian Studies in the United States. act.org, American College Testing. actionline.org, Association for Career and Technical Education. acu.ac.uk/chems/chems.html, Commonwealth Higher Education. acuclubs.org, Association of College and University Clubs. acuho-i.org, Association of College and University Housing Officers, International, ACUHOI. acuho-i.org, Association of College and University Housing Officers International. acui.org, Association of College Unions International, ACUI. acui.org, Association of College Unions International, Student Activities, Professional Development, Campus Life, Campus Community. akuta.org, Association for Telecommunications Professionals in Higher Education. adea.org, American Dental Education Association. adjunctadvocate.com, Adjunct Advocate Magazine. The National Adjunct Faculty Guild is a national organization which serves adjunct faculty only. aesp.org, Association of Environmental Engineering and Science Professors. era.net, American Educational Research Association, a division within the National Education Research Association focused on all dimensions of higher education. era.net, American Educational Research Association. aft.org, American Federation of Teachers, nationwide trade union representing workers in education, healthcare, and public service. aft.org/higher_ed, American Federation of Teachers. agb.org, Association of College and University Telecommunications Administrators. agb.org, Association of Governing Boards of Colleges and Universities. agb.org, association of governing boards of universities and colleges dedicated to strengthening public and private higher education. AGU.org, American Geophysical Union. AHEA.org, Adult Higher Education Alliance. AHED.org, Association of Higher Education and Disability. AHED. AHED is an international, multicultural organization of professionals committed to full participation in higher education for persons with disabilities. AHEP.org, Association of Higher Education Parent/Family Programming Professionals, AHEP. AIHEC.org, American Indian Higher Education Consortium. Airweb.org, Association for Institutional Research, International Association for Administrators and Researchers in Higher Education. Airweb.org, Association for Institutional Research. Airweb.org/links, listing of organizations, publications, research, and policy tools for higher education administrators and researchers maintained by the Association for Institutional Research. AJCUNet.edu, Association of Jesuit Colleges and Universities. AMADEC.org, American Mathematical Association of Two-Year Colleges. AMS.org, American Mathematical Society. And retention. ANZSSA.org, Australian, New Zealand Student Services Association, ANZSA. APA.org, American Psychological Association. APA.org, APA, Association of Higher Education Facilities Officers. APSANet.org, American Political Science Association. ARL.org, Association of Research Libraries. ASANet.org, American Sociological Association. ASCB.org, American Society for Cell Biology. ASCD.org, Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development, provides education information services on issues such as bilingual education, finance, charters and school safety. ASCE.org, American Society for Engineering Education. ASGAonline.com, American Student Government Association, ASGA. ASGS.org, Association for Support of Graduate Students. ASH.Missouri.edu, Association for the Study of Higher Education, scholarly society dedicated to higher education as a field of study. Associations, CHIMA. ATEM.edu.au, Association for Tertiary Education Management Inc. AUCCCD.org, Association for University and College Counseling Center Directors, AUCT. bc.edu/bc_org/avp/soe/cihe/center.html, Center for International Higher Education. bc.edu/cihe, the Boston College Center for International Higher Education. Berkeley. Brevard.edu/FIC, Policy Center on the First Year of College. CACUS.ca, Canadian Association of College and University Student Services, CACUS. CAE.org, Council for Aid to Education. Career.org, Career College Association. CarnegieFoundation.org, Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching. CAS.edu, Council for the Advancement of Standards in Higher Education, CA. CA provides standards and guidelines towards student learning and development self-assessment on over 30 functional areas in higher education. Go to the website to review the history of CA, the online store, and links to the over 35 professional associations that belong to CA. CASE.org, Council for Advancement and Support of Education. CCCSAA.org, California Community College Student Affairs Association. CCCU.org, Council for Christian Colleges and Universities. CCIEworld.org, California Colleges for International Education, CCIE. Center.rpi.edu, Center for Academic Transformation. CGSnet.org, Council of Graduate Schools. College organization websites too. CHIA.org, Council for Higher Education Accreditation. CHIBA.com, Consortium for Higher Education Benchmarking Analysis. CHIMAnet.org, Council of Higher Education Management Associations, CHIMA. CHEMA-COLORADO.edu, Council of Higher Education Management. CIC.org, Council of Independent Colleges. CIEE.org, Council on International Educational Exchange, CIEE. CIVSA.org, Collegiate Information and Visitor Services Association, CIVSA. CIVSA.org, Collegiate Information and Visitor Services Association promotes and enhances the profession of campus information and visitors services. CLHE.org, Council on Law in Higher Education, CLHE. CLHE.org, Council on Law in Higher Education. CUNT.us, Council for Opportunity in Education. Collaborative. CollegeArt.org, College Art Association. CollegeBoard.com, College Board. CollegeCounseling.org, American College Counseling Association, ACCA. CollegeJournal.com. CollegeLevelLearning.org, the National Forum on College Level Learning. CollegeValues.org, Center for the Study of College Student Values. CollegiateWay.org, Residential Colleges and Higher Education Reform. Counseling.org, American Counseling Association, ACA. CSHE.uniml.edu.au, Center for the Study of Higher Education, Australia. CTL.duke.edu, Center for Teaching, Learning and Writing, Duke U. CTL.stanford.edu, Stanford U Center for Teaching and Learning. CUPAHR.org, College and University Professional Association for Human Resources, Network of Human Resource Administrators. CUPAHR.org, College and University Professional Association for Human Resources. CUPAHR.org, College and University Professional Association for Human Resources. curry.edschool.virginia.edu/curry/centers, U Virginia, Curry School Centers. DeltaKappaGamma.org, the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International. DePaul.edu/Tangelo/assessment, SNL Assessment Center. DETC.org, Distance Education and Training Council. EACE.org, Eastern Association of Colleges and Employers, Inc. EACE. eagle.cc.ugans.edu/cte/resources/websites.html, Directory of Teaching Centers. ed.arizona.edu/departs/hired/hidnfo.htm, Center for the Study of. ed.gov/about/bdscomm/list/nacichi.html, National Advisory Committee on Institutional Quality and Integrity. ed.psu.edu/cshe, Center for the Study of Higher Education, Penn State U. ed.psu.edu/cche/htdocs/overview/overview.htm, Center for the Study of Higher Education, Pennsylvania State University. Education. educause.edu, educause. educause.edu, Transformational Change in Higher Education Through Technologies in Teaching. educom.ie, Manage Information Technology in Higher Education through Direct Services and Cooperative Efforts. enm.maine.edu, University of Maine Distance Education Center. eric.ed.gov, Education Resources Information Center, an online digital library that provides ready access to education research and information. ets.org, Educational Testing Service. fairtest.org, National Center for Fair and Open Testing. phaseb.org, Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology. fihe.org, Foundation for Independent Higher Education. fraternityadvisors.org, Association of Fraternity Advisors, AFA. gapsa.upenn.edu, Graduate and Professional Student Assembly. georgetown.edu/crossroads/asinfo.html, American Studies Association. GE.org, Global Higher Education Exchange. GIES.org, Global is Education. gse.buffalo.edu/org/inthired finance, International Comparative Higher Education Finance and Accessibility Project. gse.buffalo.edu/org/lpn/lpn.htm, Learning Productivity Network, Improving Student Learning Productivity in Higher Education. gcis.ukla.edu/huri/huri.html, Higher Education Research Institute. hacu.net, Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities. hui.net, Higher Education Washington, Inc. higher-ed.org, Information resources in the field of higher education throughout the world. higher-ed.org/international, Association for the Study of Higher Education. higher-ed.org/syllabi, era/ash Higher Education Syllabus Project. hiredinfo.org, Information Center for Higher Education Policymaking and Analysis. highereducation.org, National Center for Public Policy and Higher Education. historians.org, American Historical Association. hre.ed.uiuc.edu/OCCRL, Community College Research, U Illinois. iaclea.org, International Association of Campus Law Enforcement Administrators. ihep.com, Institute for Higher Education Policy. iie.org, Institute of International Education, IIE. indiana.edu/rug/ctrdir/cprp.html, Center for Post-Secondary Research and Planning, University of Indiana. InsideHired.com/news. Inspire Great Leaders of Schools. irhe.upenn.edu/irhe, Institute for Research on Higher Education, University of Pennsylvania. Center for Research and Policy Analysis of Post-Secondary Education in the United States. irhe.upenn.edu/knight/knight-main.html, Knight Higher Education. ishi.lib.berkeley.edu/cshe, Center for Studies in Higher Education, UC Berkeley. ishi.lib.berkeley.edu/cshe, Center for Studies in Higher Education, UC. ishi.lib.berkeley.edu/cshe/projects/university, higher education in the digital age, UC Berkeley. ishi.lib.berkeley.edu/cshe/projects/university, the Higher Education in the Digital Age project at the University of California at Berkeley is studying models used by universities to create, finance and disseminate online education. College organization websites. 3. IdeaConnect.org, International Technology Education Association. JASPA.creighton.edu, Jesuit Association of Student Personnel Administrators, JASPA. KU.edu/ACEJMC, Accrediting Council on Education in Journalism and Mass Communications. LatinoPerspectives.com, Latino Perspectives in Higher Education. LiveLearnStudy.net, the National Study of Living Learning Programs, assesses how participation in living learning programs influences academic, social, and developmental outcomes for college students. LSAC.org, Law School Admission Council. MESA.org, Midwest Association of Student Employment Administrators, MESIA. MCRL.org, Mid-Continent Research for Education and Learning. Merlit.org, Multimedia Educational Resources for Learning and Online Teaching, free and open resource designed primarily for faculty and students of higher education. MHEC.org, Midwestern Higher Education Compact. Middlestats.org, Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Higher Education. MLA.org, Modern Language Association. MSACROA.org, Middle States Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers, MISACRO. musgrave.ccu.edu.au/clp, Online Collaborative Learning in Higher. myacpa.org, American College Personnel Association, ACPA. myacpa.org, American College Personnel Association. myNCCPA.org, North Carolina College Personnel Association, NCPA. NAPI.org, National Association of Advisors for the Health Professions, Inc. NAP. nauc.edu.au, National Association of Australian University Colleges, Incorporated, NAUC. NACA.org, National Association for Campus Activities, NACA. NACA.org, National Association for Campus Activities, NACA is a member-based, non-profit association composed of colleges and universities, talent firms and artists/performers, student programmers and leaders and professional campus activities staff. NACA.org, National Association for Campus Activities, Program Planning, Risk Management, Multicultural Education, Concert Management, Student and Professional Leadership Development. NACAC.com, National Association for College Admission Counseling. NACACnet.org, National Association for College Admission Counseling, NACOC. NACACnet.org, National Association for College Admission Counseling. NACADA.ksu.edu, National Academic Advising Association, NACADA. NACAS.org, National Association of College Auxiliary Services, NACAS. NACCE.com, National Association for Community College Entrepreneurship. NACCU.org, the National Association of Campus Card Users, Campus ID Card and Card Industry Professionals. NACTA.CSTV.com, the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics. NACEWeb.org, National Association of Colleges and Employers, NACE. NACS.org, National Association of College Stores, NACS. NACUA.org, National Association of College and University Attorneys. NACUBO.org, the National Association of College and University Business Officers. NACUFS.org, National Association of College and University Food Services, NACUFS. College organization websites for NACUMS.org, the National Association of College and University Mail Services. NACURH.org, National Association of College and University Residence Halls, NACURH. NAID.net, National Association for Developmental Education, NAID. NAPNet.org, National Association of Educational Procurement. NAEC.org, National Association for the Education of Young Children, NAEC. NAFO.org, National Association for Equal Opportunity in Higher Education. NAFSA.org, NAFSA, Association of International Educators. NAGAP.org, National Association of Graduate Admissions Professionals, NAGAP. NAGAP.org, National Association of Graduate Admissions Professionals. NAGPS.org, the National Association of Graduate Professional Students. NICU.edu, the National Association of Independent Colleges and Universities. NAMSES.ac.uk, National Association for Managers of Student Services in Colleges, UK. nas.org/nas.html, National Association of Scholars. nasad.arts-accredit.org, National Association of Schools of Art and Design. nasap.net, National Association of Student Affairs Professionals, NASAP. nasap.net, National Association of Student Affairs Professionals. nasasps.org, the National Association of State Administrators and Supervisors of Private Schools, Private Post-Secondary Education. NASBO.org, the National Association of State Budget Officers. NASFAA.org, National Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators, NASFAT. NASPA.org, National Association of Student Personnel Administrators, NASPA. NASPA.org/regions, NASPA regions and networks. NASPA.org, the National Association of Schools of Public Affairs and Administration. NASGAP.org, the National Association of State Student Grant and Aid Programs. NASULGC.org, National Association of State Universities and Land-Grant Colleges. nationalcollege.org.uk, the National College for Leadership of Schools and Children's Services works to develop and nationalspyrit.com/college.aspx, National Cheerleaders Association, College. nbmbaa.org, National Black MBA Association. Inc. ncaa.org, National Collegiate Athletic Association. ncahigherlearningcommission.org, North Central Association of Colleges and Schools Higher Learning Commission. ncate.org, National Council for Accreditation of Teacher Education. nccet.org, National Council for Continuing Education and Training. ncci-cu.org, National Consortium for Continuous Improvement in Higher Education. ncdia.org, National Career Development Association, NCDA. ncde.appstate.edu, the National Center for Developmental Education provides instruction, training programs, research, and other services consistent with the purpose of developmental education serving underprepared and disadvantaged college students. ncee.org, the National Center on Education and the Economy. nces.ed.gov/npec, National Post-Secondary Education Cooperative, encompasses all sectors of the post-secondary education community including federal agencies, post-secondary institutions, associations and other organizations with a major interest in post-secondary education data collection. nces.ed.gov/quicktables, National Center for Educat-Iona Statistics. nces.ed.gov/surveys/nsopf, National Study of Post-Secondary Faculty, data on faculty and instructors. nchonors.org, the National Collegiate Honors Council. NCHC is the professional association of undergraduate honors programs and colleges, honors directors and deans, and honors faculty. ncha.edu, American College Personnel Association. nchhelp.org, National Council of Higher Education Loan Programs, Inc. represents a nationwide network of guarantee agencies, secondary markets, lenders. nchems.org, National Center for Higher Education Management Systems. ncho.org, North Carolina Housing Officers, NCHO. nclca.org, National College Learning Center Association. ncpi.stanford.edu, National Center for Post-Secondary Improvement. ncsue.msu.edu, the National Collaborative for the Study of University Engagement strives to be an innovator within the scholarly movement of engagement in higher education. ncte.org, National Council of Teachers of English. nctm.org, National Council of Teachers of Mathematics. ncora.edu, National Council of University Research Administrators. nea.org/HECOMA, National Education Association. nea.org/index.html, National Education Association. neac.org, New England Association of Schools and Colleges. nisa.org, Northeast Association of Student Employment Administrators, NACIA. nebhi.org, New England Board of Higher Education. nache.org, New England Resource Center for Higher Education. nfora.org, National Association of Academic Advisors for Athletics, N4A. nirsa.org, National Intramural Recreational Sports Association, NIRSA. nodaweb.org, Association for Orientation, Transition, Retention in Higher Education, known as NOTA. nodaweb.org, the National Orientation Directors Association, Leadership and Professional Development in the Fields of College Student Orientation, Transition. NoMoreRape.org, National Organization of Men's Outreach for Rape Education, 1 in 4. NSEA.info, National Association of Student Employment Administrators, NSEA. nshmba.org, National Society of Hispanic MBAs. nwccu.org, Northwest Association of Schools and Colleges, Commission on Colleges. oasfaa.org, Ohio Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators. OASFA is the state association supporting financial aid professions who counsel student and families on the financing of higher education. ocw.mit.edu, MIT OpenCourseWare. Officers. Professional Association of Higher Education Administrators. PACROW.org, Pacific Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers, PACRO. PhilosophyTeachers.org, American Association of Philosophy Teachers. PolicyCenter.org, the California Higher Education Policy Center. PostSecondaryResearch.org, the National Center for Post-Secondary Research. PrincetonOL.com. RockInst.org/HideUC.hdm, Public Higher Education Program, Rockefeller Institute of Government. rrpubs.com/heproc/index.shtml, Haproc Emporium. Sacrao.org, Southern Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers, Sacrao. Saxa.org, Southern Association of College Student Affairs. Saxcoc.org, Southern Association of Schools and Colleges, Commission on Colleges. SACIA.net, Southern Association of Student Employment Administrators, SACIA. sc.edu/phi, the National Resource Center for the First Year Experience and Students in Transition. Support and advance efforts to improve student learning and transitions into and through higher education. SCUP.org, Society for College and University Planning. CO.org, Southeastern Association of Housing Officers, SEHO. Service.uga.edu/IHE, Institute for Higher Education, University of Georgia. SHIO.org, State Higher Education Executive Officers, Nationwide Association of Chief Executive Officers serving statewide coordinating boards and governing boards of post-secondary education. SHIO.org, State Higher Education Executive Officers. SIHER.stanford.edu, Stanford Institute for Higher Education Research. SOE.umich.edu, Center for the Study of Higher and Post-Secondary Education, U Michigan. SREB.org, Southern Regional Education Board. SRHE.ac.uk, Society for Research into Higher Education. Stanford.edu/group/NCPI, National Center for Post-Secondary Improvement. Stanford.edu/group/SUSE/research/SIHER.html, Stanford Institute for Higher Education Research. SUSWeb.org. Society of University Surgeons. System.missouri.edu/poly/leadership/LDP_program_content.htm, Presidents. tc.columbia.edu/academic/o_l department/centers and institutes/institute of higher.htm, Institute of Higher Education, Columbia University. theasca.org, Association for Student Conduct Administration, ASCA. College Organization Websites 5. ucea.edu, University Continuing Education Association. udel.edu/apa, American Philosophical Association. umn.edu/mhec, Midwestern Higher Education Commission. unesco.org/iau, International Association of Universities. upcea.edu, University Professional and Continuing Education Association, UPC. usc.edu/department/chepa/centerinfo.htm, Center for Higher Education Policy Analysis, University of Southern California. u20.nl/cheps, Center for Higher Education Policy Studies. vacrow.org, Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers, VACRO. vacuho.org, website for VACUHO, the Virginia Association of College and University Housing Officers. Vanderbilt.edu/AEA, American Economic Association. VASPA.org, Virginia Association of School Personnel Administrators. VASPA supports administrators, faculty, staff and students at Virginia's colleges and universities. VMIAA.org, Virginia Military Institute Alumni Agencies. WASCWeb.org, Western Association of Schools and Colleges. WASA.org, Western Association of Student Employment Administrators, WASIA. web.austin.utexas.edu/WLH, World Lecture Hall publishes links to pages created by faculty worldwide who are using the web to deliver course materials in any language. webccpa.com, California College Personnel Association. weber.u.washington.edu/CIDR web/CIDR.html, Center for Instructional Development and Research U Washington. whes.org, Washington Higher Education Secretariat. wche.edu, the Western Interstate Commission for Higher Education. wings.buffalo.edu/faculty/research/ccgse/gkaindex.htm, Global Knowledge Alliance U Buffalo. wings.buffalo.edu/intled/IAA, Association of International Education Administrators. College Organization Websites 6. AACSB.edu, International Association for Management Education, OXIB, accrediting agency for bachelor's, master's and doctoral degree programs in business administration and accounting. CIC.edu, Council of Independent Colleges, provides professional and educational development services for the presidents, deans, and faculty for over 500 independent liberal arts colleges and universities. Franciscan Colleges Universities.org, Association of Franciscan Colleges and Universities, represents 18 member institutions which offer higher education in the Franciscan spiritual and intellectual tradition at the undergraduate and graduate, master's and doctoral degrees, level. IAU-AIU.net, International Association of Universities, IAU. IAU members are individual universities and major regional and national university organizations, approximately 150 different countries. MUP.ASU.edu, the Center for Measuring University Performance, research enterprise focused on the issues of measuring university performance and rankings of top public research universities. Postsecondary.org, Post-Secondary Education Opportunity, policy research on opportunity for post-secondary education and training. srhe.ac.uk, Society for Research into Higher Education, SRHE, aims to improve the quality of higher education through the encouragement of debate and publication on issues of policy, on the organization and management of higher education institutions and on the curriculum. Intercollegiate Studies Institute. Wilmington, Delaware 19807. 302-652-4600. ISI.org. Chapter 3. College Organizations 3. Lists of college organization websites. AAD.net. Alumni.net, college and alumni-related finders. clas.ufl.edu/clas/american-universities.html. Classmates.com. educause.edu/ir/dheo.html, Directory of Higher Education Organizations. extramural.uiuc.edu/int/class/gis/contents/email/eudora16.html, email addresses of universities. fiacre.ncsa.uiuc.edu/phfd, phone directory for many colleges. friendsreuint.co.uk, database of u.k. secondary and primary schools, colleges, and universities. nd.edu/non-. Notre Dame information sources/phonebooks. Other institutions/ts, phonebook of some college. Directories. niciernet.org, go to special collections, academic addresses. quuci.queensu.ca/faqs/e-mail/college.html, college email addresses. schoolnews.com. uiuc.edu/ph/lookup, access to college campus phone books in the U.S. uiuc.edu/phfd, phone directory for several hundred colleges. College organization websites. aacsb.edu, International Association for Management Education, AACSB, accrediting agency for bachelor's, master's and doctoral degree programs in business administration and accounting. cic.edu, Council of Independent Colleges, provides professional and educational development services for the presidents, deans, and faculty for over 500 independent liberal arts colleges and universities. Franciscan Colleges Universities.org, Association of Franciscan Colleges and Universities, represents 18 member institutions which offer higher education in the Franciscan spiritual and intellectual tradition at the undergraduate and graduate, master's and doctoral degrees, level. IAU-AIU.net, International Association of Universities, IAU. IAU members are individual universities and major regional and national university organizations, approximately 150 different countries. MUP.ASU.edu, the Center for Measuring University Performance, research enterprise focused on the issues of measuring university performance and rankings of top public research universities. Postsecondary.org, Post-Secondary Education Opportunity, policy research on opportunity for post-secondary education and training. srhe.ac.uk, Society for Research into Higher Education, SRHE, aims to improve the quality of higher education through the encouragement of debate and publication on issues of policy, on the organization and management of higher education institutions and on the curriculum. Higher educators organizations at dmoz-odp.org/reference/education/colleges_and_universities/educators/organizations. aaup.org, American Association of University Professors, AAUP defends academic freedom and tenure, advocates collegial governance, and develops policies ensuring due process. asenet.edu, American Council on Education, Coordinating Association of U.S. Higher Education Institutions. AHEAD.org, AHEAD, the Association on Higher Education and Disability works for full participation in higher education for persons with disabilities. APA.org, Association of Higher Education Facilities Officers, APA serves and assists facilities officers and physical plant administrators in colleges, universities, and other educational institutions throughout the United States, Canada, Mexico, and other countries worldwide. MyACPA.org, American College Personnel Association, an organization for student affairs professionals. NASS.org, North American Association of Summer Sessions, a non-profit association of deans and directors of summer session programs located on college and university campuses throughout North America. NASPA.org, National Association of Student Personnel Administrators, the official website. PodNetwork.org, POD, the professional and organizational development network in higher education fosters human development in higher education through faculty, instructional, and organizational development. umich.edu/AAUPM, American Association of University Professors, University of Michigan, information about upcoming events, news, and publications and reports. Wright.edu/admin/AAUP/AAUP.html, American Association of University Professors, Wright State University, supports and defends the principles of academic freedom, tenure, and academic due process, and acts as the collective bargaining agent for tenure track and tenured faculty at WSU. College religion organizations at dmoz-odp.org/society/religion_and_spirituality/Christianity/organizations/student. Subcategories: Catholic, Churches of Christ, Lutheran, Methodist Church of Great Britain, Southern Baptist. United Methodist. Alpha Gamma Omega. Alpha Lambda Omega. Campus Crusade for Christ. Chi Alpha Christian Fellowship. Gamma Phi Delta. InterVarsity. International Fellowship of Evangelical Students. Navigators. Sigma Phi Lambda. Sigma Theta Epsilon. Student Christian Movement. Fusion.uk.com, Fusion, United Kingdom. Serves churches, develops student workers, trains students and links students to churches. Fusion News Magazine, forums and resources. horizons-int.org, Horizons International, serving international students from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, SUNY, Albany and Union College to adjust to life in the States and promote friendship and understanding with the members of the community. CrossingMinistries.org, The Crossing, a Christian campus ministry at the University of Wisconsin, Madison. Includes an overview, programs, photos, and resources. hcs.harvard.edu/HRCF, Harvard Radcliffe Christian Fellowship, interdenominational, multi-ethnic community of Christian undergraduate students. Event calendar, email newsletter, and group schedules. FESSingapore.org, Fellowship of Evangelical Students, Singapore, interdenominational mission of students to students. Vision, doctrines, programs, campuses, team, events, newsletter, resources, and supporters. USFusion.org, Fusion USA, develops and supports student ministries in cooperation with local churches. Conference and training schedule. CampusVentures.org, the Foundation for Christian Discipleship and Campus Ventures, an interdenominational student ministry located on several campuses in Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Mexico. History, mission, staff, and campus activities. ISIOnline.org, International Students, Inc., Christian volunteers who want to have friendships with international students at U.S. colleges and universities. Internationals.org, Friends of Internationals, a Christian ministry to international students and their international friends and family living on or near a college campus. ChristianCampus.org, Christ on Campus, non-denominational campus ministry serving students at the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville and Fort Smith, and Northwest Arkansas Community College. Community college organizations. AACC.NCHE.edu, American Association of Community Colleges. NISOD.org, the National Institute for Staff and Organizational Development, dedicated to the professional development of faculty, administrators, and staff and to the continued improvement of teaching and learning. NCIAonline.org, the National Council of Instructional Administrators, supports the principles, goals, and objectives of the American Association of Community Colleges. NCMPR.org, National Council for Marketing and Public Relations, represents marketing and public relations professionals at community and technical colleges. NCCBP.org, the National Community College Benchmark Project, provides community colleges with opportunities to report outcome and effectiveness data in critical performance areas. NCCCRP.org, the National Community College Council for Research and Planning. NCCCRP.org, Journal for Applied Research in Community Colleges. tc.columbia.edu/IEE/CCRC/about.htm, Community College Research Center, Teachers College, Columbia University. College Sports Organizations websites. aausports.org/default.asp, Amateur Athletic Union, AAU. AFCWA.org, American Football Coaches Wives Association, AFCWA. CollegiateDirectories.com, National Directory of College Athletics. Cortland.edu/sbmg/club, Cortland Sport Management Club, organization of students in the sport management program at SUNY Cortland. Events. COSIDA.com, College Sports Information Directors Association, COSIDA. CrewEFFacademics.org, supporting aspiring athletes and preparing them for life after the end of their peak career. CSCCA.org, Collegiate Strength and Conditioning Coaches Association, CSCCA. d-1a.com/index.htm, Division IA Athletic Directors Association. elon.edu/ncaa fara/fara.html, Faculty Athletics Representatives Association. fca.org, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. footballfoundation.com, National Football Foundation. nacda.collegesports.com, National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics. nacda.collegesports.com/cabma/nacda-cabma.html, College Athletic Business Management Association, CABMA. nacda.collegesports.com/nacma, National Association of College Marketing Directors. nacda.com, National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics, NACDA. NAA.org, National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, NAA. NAA.org, National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, NAA. NADA.org, National Athletic Trainers Association, NADA. nationalletter.org, National Letter of Intent. NAYS.org, National Alliance for Youth Sports, NAYS. ncaa.com/championships, NCAA Championships. ncaa.org, National Collegiate Athletic Association, NCAA. nccser.unc.edu, National Center for Catastrophic Sport Injury Research, unc.edu/departments/nccsi. nfhs.org, National Federation of State High School Associations, NFSA. nfora.org/index.php, National Association of Academic Advisors for Athletics, NAAA. NIAAA.org, National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, NIAAA. NIRSA.org, National Intramural Recreational Sports Association, NIRSA. NewJerseyCAA.org, National Junior College Athletic Association, NJCAT. NOCADStateDirectors.org, National Organization of Coaches Association Directors, NOCAD. NYSSF.org, National Youth Sports Safety Foundation, NYSSF. SportsCommissions.org, National Association of Sports Commissions. ThenCCAA.org, National Christian College Athletic Association, NCAT. ThenCCAA.org, National Christian College Athletic Association. ThesBCA.org, Society for the Betterment of the College Athlete, SBCA. TheaCAA.com, United States Collegiate Athletic Association. UHLTTRwinners.com, Let Erman Association. University of Houston. umich.edu/Paul Ball, Paul Robeson Research Center for Academic and Athletic Prowess. usafootball.com, USA Football. Colleges and Universities Education Organization websites. Franciscan Colleges Universities.org, Association of Franciscan Colleges and Universities, represents 18 member institutions which offer higher education in the Franciscan spiritual and intellectual tradition at the undergraduate and graduate, master's and doctoral degrees, level. MUP.asu.edu, the Center for Measuring University Performance, research enterprise focused on the issues of measuring university performance and rankings of top public research universities. CIC.edu, Council of Independent Colleges, provides professional and educational development services for the presidents, deans, and faculty for over 500 independent liberal arts colleges and universities. AACSB.edu, International Association for Management Education, OXIB, accrediting agency for bachelor's, master's and doctoral degree programs in business administration and accounting. IAU-AIU.net, International Association of Universities, IAU. IAU members are individual universities and major regional and national university organizations, approximately 150 different countries. Postsecondary.org, Post-Secondary Education Opportunity, Policy Research on Opportunity for Post-Secondary Education and Training. srhe.ac.uk, Society for Research into Higher Education, SRHE, aims to improve the quality of higher education through the encouragement of debate and publication on issues of policy, on the organization and management of higher education institutions, and on the curriculum. Chapter 4. E-Learning Organizations. Distance Education Accreditation Commission at chia.org/institutional-accrediting-organizations. Distance Education Accreditation Commission, DEAC. Distance Education Accrediting Commission, DEAC. 1101 17th Street Northwest. Number 808. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-234-5100. Fax, 202-332-1386. info@deac.org. deac.org. The accreditation of higher learning institutions in the United States and international locations that offer programs of study that are delivered primarily by distance, 51% or more, award credentials at the associate, baccalaureate, master's, first, professional and professional, doctoral degree level. E-learning organizations. ADC.edu, ADEC Distance Learning Consortium, international consortium of state and land-grant institutions providing economic distance education programs and services via the latest and most appropriate information technologies. DETC.org, the Distance and Education Training Council. USDLaw.org, United States Distance Learning Association, USDLA. FGDLaw.us, Federal Government Distributed Learning Association, a non-profit association formed to promote the development and application of distance learning and to actively foster collaboration and understanding among those involved in educational and training within the federal government.